Pahlavi text translated by E.W. West, Part 4. Contents of the Nasks, Clarendon, Oxford University Press, 1892. Dinkard, Book 8, Chapter 36, 1. 6 bar guards of one section of the last 14 contain particulars about the enumeration of species of ownership, their precedence one over the other, and their good report in conducting legal proceedings. 2. About property that is brought up to the judges, which, owing to an accuser, becomes a source of litigation for a judge. 3. About a decree as to restoring possession, or as to keeping possession of whatever's among such matters. 4. About property which is, or is brought out of the possession of a defendant, and property which is extorted from a man by worrying, or by a noticeable crime upon him, with a statement about it. 5. About earnings, vindicno, of fellow combatants and fellow subordinates, with a statement about them. 6. About the coming of land, property, or anything held by foreigners into the princely possession of one from Iran. 7. About the guardianship of a family, dudaco, likewise, the varieties of it, and the fitness of a man for it. 8. About one's own family, and whatever's on the same subject. 9. About the income, vindicno, of wife and child. 10. About the trouble of the business of obtaining, vindicno, a wife, and also her marriage, owing to the urgency of the husband after the trouble. 11. About her guardian and paramour, and whatever's on the same subject. 12. About the proportion who have to keep a wife to seek for offspring, and the proportion who have to satisfy menstrual excitement. 13. About adoption, likewise the varieties of it, and fitness for it, the violation of adoption, the sin of the son who is accepted, and whatever's on the same subject. 14. About the partnership of brothers that has existed, is formed, or is designed, its abandonment, a buktiki, the surplus property, the wealth that becomes quite sacrificed, sadako, and whatever's on the same subject. 15. About the property that comes to next of kin through relationship, and that through adoption. 16. About the residue that lapses into ways of righteousness. 17. About where and in whom, after the father, is the prerogative as to a daughter being given away to a husband. Now, it's important to distinguish hierarchy and how that relates to interaction and rights and all. And adoption, well, it's not that you say that this is now my son or this is now my daughter. You take them into guardianship.